think you're fooling every caption that I read. I see through.
Hey guys, it's Miss Mint here and welcome back to another episode of the Sims 4 Barbie Black Widow Challenge, and today we are finally back. It feels like it's been ages, but as you can see in the background, we don't have the same backdrop slash house slash lot, I guess, and that is because I have spent like the past week or two, I reckon, building this new Barbie house. Now I will have a speed build for this, so I'll talk more about it in that speed build, which is either up before this, after this, I don't even know at this point. But I decided, because Barbie, where was she living? She was living in the Landgrab mansion, and she had killed the 3 Landgrabs there. I thought, you know, what better than to have a fresh start in Brindleton Bay, in a nice house on the cliff. It's very pink, it's very Barbie. It isn't as big as I wanted it to be, and it isn't as pricey as I wanted it to be. But I thought it'd be like a nice pathway to a bigger house, to a much bigger mansion. It's going to take me much more time to build, is what I was trying to say. So right now it's 6:40 a.m. I don't know what I'm doing, but I wanted to start the video here. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, Barbie is checking out the new house, checking it's suitable for the kids, which blah blah blah. It obviously is. I don't know why I said blah 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 then. So we are just going to go straight on and move the household. Oh, and Barbie is actually as well in her 3rd trimester. So hopefully, with any luck, we should be giving birth today. I mean, this episode, you get me? I hope so. I was thinking the other night, I was like, oh, I really want Barbie to have twins, you know? I felt like that would be pretty cool, particularly girl twins. I don't know why, I just thought, oh, twins for Barbie would be really cool. And let's just say, I took a little sneaky peek. I mean, I wasn't like trying to find out, but I kind of found out. And let's just say, perhaps there were more than one babies in that bump. More than one baby, not babies, more than one baby in that bump. So I'm excited for that too. So it's only 200,000, so... oh my god, we're going to have a lot of money. It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, it's just a pathway to a bigger and better mansion. Now, do I like it? I'm not too sure of the furnishings, but I feel like we can really make it our own. What I really want to start doing with houses is, well, my game houses, you get what I mean, like my Let's Play houses, should I say, is putting more personalised photos on the wall. So it does look a bit bare, because I want to put more photos of the family on the walls rather than generic art, so please bear with that. Like, all of this on this wall here is going to get replaced with photos, because I don't particularly like this, but yeah, I'm excited. So let's I'll give you a mini household. Like I said, there will be a speed build, but like, I want to show you anyway. So we come up from the front here. And it's very, I would say, quite modern, you know, got little bits of pink in here. We have our basketball court for our kids playing. We only have 4 in our household now. It feels so empty. In fact, you may be noticing, there's so many changes. You may be noticing that Jacob has gone. That's because I moved him out. I moved him out of the household, sorry, because he was a young adult now. So there's no need for him to be here. And I also aged Talia and Sandra up, because they'd oh my god, I've got a tickly cough. Because they had been children for a very long time. So they have been aged up. And if it's turned out right, there should be a makeover video. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, as I was saying, house tour. So we have a very simple front yard, front garden, however you want to call it, however you want to say it, I mean. So we have basketball court, like kids play toys, whatever. Same with the backyard. It's got just like a hot tub area, you know, for Barbie and perhaps her little, her many husbands. Then we have another little play area and an eating area. In the main house, we of course have our big hallway. We have our living room over here, which I really like. I really like these 2 rooms. They're very Barbie-ish. I like the kitchen. Here's the kitchen, very big. Oh, I'm missing a toy. Let's just keep looking for it. We have our dining room, which I also like because it has the accents of black. And we have our makeover room. Well, kind of makeover room, I guess. Now, this is on... What is wrong with me? I don't know why, but all of a sudden I've got like a really tickly throat. Ignore me. As I was saying, this is perhaps my favourite room because this is where we're going to be taking loads of photos to put on the walls. Now upstairs is where it kind of goes a little bit downhill. So we have Barbie's room, which took me so long to do because like I didn't know what to do with it. So it's not my favourite, but it will do for now. I only put one crib out, even though, you know, we will need to. This is Ken Lol's room. I made it very Barbie, very purpley, pinky toned. Then over here we have Talia's room. It's one of the smallest, like it's not as big as, say, Taylor's room, but it did have the ensuite. And I thought, knowing Talia's character, she would most definitely be the one that wants the ensuite. Even Barbie doesn't have the ensuite. Then next to that we have the smallest room, which obviously goes to Sandra with our little lizard in there. And then we have Taylor's room. Now, I know this isn't very childlike, but I thought that I was going to age Taylor up too. Like, I got confused with the ages, but it turns out Taylor doesn't need aging up yet. So her room I designed for teenage Taylor, but she's not quite there yet. So we're just going to have to deal with that for now. And then when the babies are born, I don't know where we're going to put them. In fact, where are we going to put them? They can stay in Barbie's room for now, but we're perhaps going to have to make some space. We can age Talia and Sandra up, perhaps, because I don't want to play with too big a household. But I do feel like this house is a decent size, because I hate playing in big houses and losing my Sims. So, for now, this will do. This will do. So, like I said, my plan for today is obviously move in, which they've done, and to have our babies, which I think should be early hours of the morning, considering the timings of the pregnancy. So that won't happen just yet. But in the meantime, I thought we could kind of throw like a moving in party, you know, invite some potential new husbands round, you know. We need to keep bringing in that money. We may have a lot, but it's not enough for Barbie. Now, what is wrong with this kid? Should we just hire a babysitter? I don't know what's going on. Right, let's do that. Hire a service. There we go. So it's several sim hours later now. Our nanny doesn't seem to be doing much. All of my plans are going wrong. So I've just decided we should wait it out until she gives birth, have a little play with the household, because, you know, we've not done some casual gameplay in a little while. At least I don't think we have. I don't know. I can't remember what we did last episode. But we do a lot of killing, so sometimes it's nice to just forget about Barbie's men and husbands and wives and spouses and killings and just focus on the family a little bit, you know. We never play with Sandra, ever, and she's going to be the one that corrupts Barbie, I think, and we never ever play with Talia either. So I think we should give these ones a little bit of attention, as well as Kenlol, because, like, he's on the verge of death. So do we have a bath we can bath him in? Because he's in dire need of some care. Oh my god, that sounds so fancy. Dire need of some care. Taylor is... she's just going to be a kid and play on the gym. That is totally fine. And Talia is... They're all doing terribly, to be fair. Can we fire this guy? He has done nothing. Nothing at all. Fire him. Not dismiss. We're going to fire him. Come on, Talia. Come on, step up to the game and just you know, put him in his place a little bit. So... I feel like this popcorn machine as well is going to be something I regret buying. Them objects that just take over the whole game. I feel like it's going to be one of those. Is there something wrong with my Sims? Because they don't seem to want to, like, do anything. Like, I have got free will on, haven't I? Haven't I? Yes. Why aren't they doing anything? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know, maybe they're just adjusting to the new environment. And then she pees herself. Well, Barbie, there's only you to blame for that, right? One thing I did manage to do is install how many bathrooms? I think about 4, because we need a lot of bathrooms with this household. There's nothing worse than when you have a big household and only one bathroom. It's chaos. It's absolute chaos. It's like, you don't think there's a strategy needed for this game, but when you have can I not speak? I know I say that every episode, but I seriously sometimes come to the conclusion that I can't formulate sentences properly. But when you've got a household, as I was saying, of 8 Sims, you need a damn strategy, okay? It's so hard. Right, what is she doing? Just go to bed. Just go to bed. Right, he's smelly. I thought I fired you. You go to bed. Everyone just go to bed. It's 8 p.m. That's late. It's bedtime. I love that. Taylor's just me. She's just sitting there like, my family's dying. Everyone's just like so mad. Everyone's smelly and needs to pee. And I'm just going to eat my popcorn and come to sleep. And how cool is this lizard? For custom content as well. Like this, I haven't bought the My First Pet stuff pack for many obvious reasons. Yeah. But this, look, he bobs his little head completely free. Save yourself £10 there, guys. Shade, I know. I was going to make a whole video on it, and instead it was just me ranting and not making any sense. And how cute is this view anyway? Yeah, I started to make a video about my thoughts on like the new stuff pack, the new My First Pet stuff pack, and it was literally just a bunch of random words. I was almost like fuming with this. I was like, I can't believe this has happened, blah blah blah. I was you couldn't tell what I was saying. I was a bit of a mess. Can you sleep? Or Sandra, what are you doing? I swear my Sims are absolute idiots. One day this game is going to push me to the edge because they just don't listen. And now she's going to pee herself. Watch her pee herself because she hasn't listened to what I've told her to. And then watch Barbie pass out because she hasn't listened to what I've told her to do. See what's happening? No, I don't care what's happening. There could be an alien abduction. Someone could be giving birth. I don't care. Just please go to the toilet. And then what did I say? She peed herself before she got to the toilet. This is prime evidence of why Sims are the worst. Oh my god. I swear, there's certain households, is this just me, or is there certain sim households that you can control completely fine, they listen to every command you say, and then there's these other households that just want to, like, defy you and do whatever the hell they want? Is that just me, or are my sims just, like, strange and have their own minds? Sandra is going through a phase, same, she'll pick up instruments, but not with instruments. Oh gosh, can any of you guys play instruments? Because I can't. I did at school. In year 5 and 6, I did, what is it called, cornet, or is it trumpet? It's some kind of like trumpet thing, it's called a cornet, I think, something like that. And I did it for 2 years, and I pretended to play it because I just couldn't physically blow. Like, I would blow, like, this is just gonna sound weird, but you know, like how you blow into the trumpet, or the cornet, whatever it's called, and it's meant to make a noise. Mine didn't, because I think, I'm just gonna say I had a defect one, you know, it was a bit weird, like, the little keys kept spinning round, so it wasn't technically my fault, but I would like just blow into this trumpet thing and it wouldn't make a noise. And I remember one time he was like, right, let's go around the class and everyone's going to play this note, and I was like, oh no. And certain people could do it, then it got to me and I was just like, literally that's the noise it made. It was like, I was like, oh great. If any of you have got this on full volume now, just hearing my weird noises, I am very sorry. Sandra, why are you in that bed? It was a mess. It was, and then the whole class were playing in the town hall and stuff, and I just stood there on stage pretending because my cornet was, I swear, it is called a cornet, isn't it? I think it's called a cornet if it's not. But mine was defect. It was a defect, trust me. It was partly my playing abilities, but it was also that damn cornet. I hated it. It stunk because they gave it to every year and just cleaned it. And then I had to heave the case into school every Wednesday, I think it was. Don't get me started. I was so happy when I didn't have to do that anymore. Let's just say I'm not a very musical person. Like, I like listening to music, but me actually, like, trying to produce music just doesn't go well. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. Oh, she's about to give birth. This is what we're talking about now. Yay! Oh my gosh, she's gone into labour now. I'm just gonna let her give birth here. I ain't going to the hospital. I haven't got time for that. You know, it just takes so long. Once you've seen it once, you've seen it once. You know, it's not exciting enough to go back. So let's let her have a baby. Come on, she's me, like me if I was ever giving birth. No, I've got to save my Sims game first. Right, here she goes. I feel really weird today. I just feel hyper. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to just calm down a little bit. Right, so we are having 2 boys, if it told me correctly, and I don't have names for any of them. So we currently have Jacob, Talia, Sandra, who isn't really our kid, but like we class her as our kid, Sandra, Taylor and Kenlol. And I didn't ask for names last time, and I wish I did and I could have had some to choose from. What name shall we go for? I feel like calling them, I really wanted to call one like Crystal for a girl, but we don't have a girl, which is a problem. We could call him Crystal still. River. Call him River. We could all River and Rain. Done. Right, River Sadiki. Is it going to be? No, it's going to be Landgrab, isn't it? Oh, Landgrab, which is 2 A's, right? Right, River Landgrab. River Landgrab, and we're also going to have Rain. Now, I feel like the name Rain you spell differently to the rain, but I'm going to spell it Rain as in like rain, rather than, I feel like you might spell rain like this. Or is that just me? I feel like it won't be spelt like that. Right, give me a second to look this up. So I've literally just done a 10-second Google search, so this might not be correct, but it says it can be spelt like this, but it also says it can be spelt like this. Like, I don't think there's one specific way that it's meant to be spelt. It also says from here it can be spelt like that. But I'm just going to spell it Rain just to avoid confusion, and at least then I'll remember it and remember how to pronounce it. So we've got River and Rain. Oh, damn it! No, not I forgot to change his surname. It's okay. When he ages up, we'll change his surname from Rain Siddiqui to Rain Landgrab. I'm actually really proud of their names. Is that just me? I love them. So now we have Jacob, Talia, Sandra, who isn't really our kid, but it's too complicated to explain. So Jacob, Talia, Jacob, Talia, Sandra, Talia, Taylor, not Talia, damn it. They're too similar. Kenlol, River and Rain. Oh my gosh, I love that. Twins called River and Rain, that's just beautiful. Oh, imagine if you had twin girls, right? You could call them Summer and Autumn. Wouldn't that be so cool? I don't know. I just really like quirky names. I don't have a quirky name, which I really wish I did, because my name's just Katie. It's not even like from Catherine, it's just Katie. That's like my birth name. And I like it as in like I don't like hate my name, like I'm okay with it. But I would really like a quirky, meaningful name that means something like special or sentimental, you know what I mean? I just feel like that's really nice. Oh, 8,000 simoleons and bills. So yeah, River and Rain, everybody. Oh, that's going to annoy me now that I haven't changed his surname, but it's okay. It's okay. And it seems like the rest of the household have sorted themselves out, which is good. Apart from Kenlol, which we can't seem to fix in terms of hygiene. I really regret putting lol on the end of his name. It's like the worst thing I've ever done in a Sims game. But anyway, I think on this note we shall end this episode here. I hope there's been enough like content for this episode. I don't know how long this episode is going to be. It might be a little bit shorter, but thank you all for watching anyway. I hope you all enjoy this. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. This was kind of just like a fresh start episode. It was moving in, getting babies, and even if it is a bit shorter, at least then next episode we can properly devote time to say finding a new spouse, because if we try and do it now, like, I don't think we won't get to do it all in this episode. We'll have to like split it up, and I don't want to do that. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I love you guys. Bye guys.